Hello friends, welcome to the YouTube channel of ChemLover. So in this part of video, we are going to discuss dienone phenol rearrangement. This reaction is very important for CSR NET, GATE and MSc entrance examination. Basically, two questions have been asked so far from CSR NET exam. One in December 2013 and the other is June 2018. So let us discuss this concept. I have started a series of name reactions and I categorized them into name reactions involving rearrangement of carbocations, name reactions involving rearrangement of radicals, and then I will discuss name reactions involving carbenes, and later on I will discuss name reactions involving organometallic reagents. So let us discuss this concept. These are certain examples. Let us discuss this concept, that is dienone phenol rearrangement. Dienone phenol rearrangement. This is a very important rearrangement reaction. So in this case, the substrate is, let us just see first what is the substrate. Substrate in this case is dienone, means we have a diene. This is our diene over here, and we have one group over here. This is a ketone group, and we have two substituents over here. That this is R1 substituent and this is R2 substituent, and there may be one more substituent over here. Let this is R3. So this is our substrate in this reaction, and the reagent in this reaction is aqueous H2SO4. This is reagent in this case, or simply you may be given H plus. Simply you may be given H plus. So what happens in dienone phenol rearrangement? Let us discuss its mechanism. Let us discuss the mechanism of this reaction. So let us take the mechanism of the reaction. Now see what happens in the reaction. This is our dienone. This is R1 and this is substituent R2. We have over here one more substituent, like this is R3, and we have a own group over here. Now see, we have a lone pair of electrons over here. Basically it reacts with H plus. This is obtained from H2SO4. This is obtained from H2SO4. Now what happens? This oxygen gets protonated. So in the first step, protonation of oxygen takes place. So once the oxygen is protonated, what we are going to get? So we have a diene over here and we have a double bond O and H. This is how oxygen atom gets protonated. So when later on I will take examples, in all the examples the mechanism will be set. So we have positive charge over here because no pair of electron attacks. Now see in the next step what happens, this bond breaks over here because we have a positive charge, and this bond moves over here. Once this bond moves, we get a positive charge over here. Now in the next step what we are going to get, I'll write it over here. In the next step what we are going to get, we are going to get this type of situation. So over here we have OH, and this double bond is shifted over here. We have a double bond over here, and we have a positive charge over here, means carbocation is generated. We have two groups. This is R1 group, this is R2 group, and again we have one more substituent over here. Now in the next step what happens? Out of these two groups, one of the group migrates. Let this group migrates over here. So when this group migrates, we get the product of the reaction, that is this, means R2 has migrated. This is our R2, this is our R1. So once this migrates, we have a positive charge over here, and double bond over here, double bond over here, single bond over here. Now what happens? We have hydrogen over here, and since this H2SO4, it dissociates first time. It gives me H plus ion, which I have utilized, plus it gives me HSO4 minus. Now this HSO4 minus, that's the base. HSO4 minus abstracts this proton, and what is generated? Aromaticity is generated. We get phenol. So dienone gets converted into phenol. This is our phenol. So we have R group over here and R group over here, and basically we have one more substituent R. So this is the mechanism. Generally what happens in the mechanism, one of the R group migrates to the next position. So what type of product I am going to get? If this is carbon 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. From this para-dienone, I am getting 3,4 substituted phenol. This is 3,4 substituted phenol. I am getting 3,4 substituted phenol. So this is actually the mechanism. Now let us see certain practice questions, and then later on we will see the questions which have been asked previously in the examination. So this is our example number 1. Now what happens in the example number 1? We have concentrated H2SO4. So basically it will give us H plus. So once it gives H plus, what happens? Basically, this will attack, and once this attacks, it will become OH and this bond breaks. Once this bond breaks, either this bond moves or this bond moves. Since this is a bulky group, therefore, what happens? Migration will not take place from this side. Therefore, this moves. Once this moves, then what happens? Migration of one of the this side here, it takes place towards this side. So we are getting the product. The product of the ring. This is very good question, because in this question there is a dilemma whether this migration takes place to this carbon or this carbon. This is a very bulky group, therefore migration takes place over here. So we have OH over here, and over here one of the group has migrated, and we have double bond over here. Double bond will be formed over here, double bond over here. Basically only one group will remain over here, and this is our large substituted group. So this is the answer of the question. Now let us take this type of question. This is again very important. Now what happens in this question? Now see, once this bond breaks, it gets protonated. Once it gets protonated, we get a positive charge over here, means this bond shifts. Once this bond shifts, positive charge is generated over here. Then migration of this methyl group will take place and a double bond will be formed over here. So we can get this type of answer. This is our OH, and double bond is formed over here. We have one more double bond over here, and migration of this methyl group takes place. So this methyl group gets migrated to here. So we have again one more ring. This is one more ring. Since migration takes place, therefore a double bond is created over here, and we have methyl group over here. This is the answer. So see how easy it is, and questions have been asked from this concept. Now let us take this question. So in this question, what happens? First, it is treated with aqueous H2SO4 50%, means H plus. So once it is treated with H plus, what happens? This bond shifts, and this bond shifts. Positive charge is created over here. So once this positive charge is created over here, what we are going to get? This is a very important question. So we are getting double bond over here. Over here we get OH. I am writing in a single step. Over here we are getting positive charge, and over here we have this type of bond. We have a ring over here, and again we have double bond over here. We have this 5-membered ring. Now what happens? What will happen over here? Now in this case, this bond will break and it will shift over here, means 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a 5-membered ring, a 6-membered ring will be formed. Means after migration of this, a 6-membered ring will be formed. So let us write 6-membered ring over here. Double bond, double bond, double bond, and this is OH. Now we know that a double bond is formed at this position, because aromatization takes place as well. So over here what will happen? This is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6-membered ring will be formed over here. So we'll write a 6-membered ring. So this is our 6-membered ring. In the 6-membered ring we have a double bond O, and it's attached to another 6-membered ring which contains aromaticity. So this is how the question is solved. Now again we have one more question over here. Now see, in this question what will happen? In this question what will happen? Now see, here we have a bulky group, therefore migration of this bond takes place. This moves over here, it accepts H plus. So OH will be formed, therefore this methyl group will migrate and nothing else will happen. There is stereochemistry, nothing will happen to the stereochemistry. So see what will happen. This is a very important question, and it has been asked in December 2013. This question has been asked in CSIR net December 2013. Now see what will happen in this case. Over here we will get OH, and we'll have double bond over here, double bond over here, double bond over here. This methyl group migrates over here, so we have a methyl group over here, and again we have this type of ring, and to this ring we have a 5-membered ring attached. This is a 5-membered ring. The stereochemistry will same because no attack takes place from these sides. Stereochemistry will be same because no attack takes place from this. Basically in CSIR net exam, the options will be different only based on this stereochemistry. There will be 2 H groups both lying above the plane. There will be 2 H groups both lying below the plane. There will be one H above the plane, other below the plane, and sometimes this will be above the plane. Nothing will happen to this stereochemistry, so it's a very important reaction. Now let us discuss one more question. Now see, this question has been asked in June 2018. This question has been asked from, this is directly copy pasted from Collider. It is directly copy pasted from collider. So now see, this is a diene given over here, and this is acidic condition CF3COH. It will give us H plus. This is acidic condition. It will give us CH3COH. Now see, in this case, first we are given product A over here and product B over here. Now it is given that if R is pH and R is CO2ET. Now what happens if R is pH? If R is our pH, then what happens? And if our R is COOET, then what happens? And if our R is COOET, ester, if it is ester group, what will happen? So this is again one more substituent. Now see, in this case, what is given in the collider? If R is pH, then this pH migrates. So the answer will be, then this pH migrates. We will have pH over here, and this alkyl chain like that of this substituent as one second, and this substituent will remain as it is. So we'll have a double bond over here, double bond over here, and we'll have OH bond. So this will be our A. Now what if CO2ET is there? CO2ET. If CO2ET is there, then CO2ET migrates. Then in this case, CO2ET migrates. So we'll have CO2ET, and this is our substituent, double bond, double bond, double bond, and single bond. So this is our product B. Thanks for watching this lecture. I hope you might have liked this lecture. If you really love to watch my videos, kindly share and please let me know in the comment section if there is any problem related to this concept. I'll solve that problem for you people. Thank you.